Greetings everybody, how is it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at the job offers. If there's any job offers going on, if there's any new beginning for you, I would like to see that as much as possible. What I would like to see is the tarot cards and the keeper cards for this reading only. And keeper cards are, I'm sure you remember the keeper cards are really practical in these kind of readings. That's why I would like to use it. And let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on my pebbles, and I will start with this one. When I'm using this one, I always use it like this, but this time I don't know why I put it like this, and until I hit the record button, I didn't realize what I was doing. So it must be something important for you. Let's see if there's any kind of a new job offer or any kind of a job situation that will make you some amount of money, or maybe a long-term project, something new. I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen for you in the recent days. Okay, if you're unhappy in a place, if you are working in a place and you're not really that happy, I think it is time for you to just find something else for you, or walk away from the negative thing. If you're living in a place and if you're working in a place that happens to be really toxic, it could be about you are moving out. This is for a good thing. This kind of a move, it is for a good thing. It is not just something that I couldn't do it, I am giving it up, I lost my thing. It is not just about that, okay? Sometimes it can be, but not in this reading, no. Because we are looking for the new things and new beginnings and new situations, new job offers. And I think you are walking away from something that is not paying you enough, or it doesn't make you happy. Maybe some people are being really ridiculous against you, and you're walking away from that thing. And when you're walking away from that thing, I think some kind of movement is going to happen with you. Maybe some people are going to follow you or follow what you're doing. When you're leaving, they're going to be like, okay, I will quit too. Something like that can happen. Or some people are going to find, this encouragement from you, one way or another, to do something different. And I think it is going to have an impact in your decision and what you're doing next. It is going to have an impact. It could be okay, if everyone else is agreeing with me, maybe we should do something together. It could create some kind of project like that. Maybe you were in a place that you didn't like it and everybody else was just agreeing with you. And when you guys are walking out and you're coming up with your own experiences, your own power, your own labor, and you can start something new for yourself. It can can happen for you. Actually, why not? But I see some kind of a fast movement, something fast is about to happen when it comes to work. You can have a new offer, honestly. This is talking about a new offer. Some people are just they don't move until something new happens. Maybe you're one of those people, and I don't judge. Some people are just I am done with this thing, and they quit without having any kind of a second plan. And they just wait and expect something to happen next. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes it is necessary to do that. But some people are just okay, let's see what's going to happen next, and then I'm going to quit. You can have something like that too. But definite quitting from something that was not paying you enough. 2 nights in this reading. 2 nights. Okay. And they are charging. It's a fast movement. I think what you're going to have next is going to combine your intelligence, your knowledge, and your passion at the same time. You could be closer to find your ikigai point, actually. What you can do, what is paying, and what you can give to the world. And when you have those kind of things, you are going to see that fast movement and fast approach to everything. It can happen for you. I will look at the different cards as well, okay? Don't get me wrong. But first, let's just talk about those 4. What I can say is, actually, can I get closer and can I put them here for a second? I would like to put them into a, focus for you. Okay, look at those cards. It's talking about movement. And when you have this movement, it will pay off. I don't know if you were in a position nothing have paid off before. You were putting a lot of hard work. You were working a lot of you were working in different things at the same time. Maybe, I had this feeling before I was doing this reading. I was meditating on this idea, if there's any kind of a job offer for the people who are going to watch this thing. What I had was some kind of a toxic idea of like, if I work really hard and if I put all that I have right now, I will get some new resources so I can put them into more work so I can be successful. That is not a healthy thought system. It is not. If you have to work really, really hard to find more work, and so you can work really, 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 really hard later on and do nothing else, can be really problematic sometimes. And sometimes we cannot see that, because finding a job and just going with it, it could be really precious. And when we have those kind of things, we immediately assume that it will pay off, but sometimes it doesn't pay off. Putting a lot of hard work, putting a lot of labor into it, working really, 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 really hard on something and then expecting something to happen. Sometimes it doesn't happen in that way. And I think what you're going to leave behind, some kind of a toxic behavior for yourself. Like somebody, I think, in your circle is trying to get advantage of your passion and your knowledge and your wit and your labor, and you're walking away from that thing because you are superior, and you are going to realize it, and you're going to put it in a good use later on at somewhere else. And maybe you're going to work less, I don't know, maybe, but it will pay more. And when you realize it, or how it could be is like, it doesn't create more cost. Sometimes it is important, not doing it can be more affordable than doing it. Or I don't know how to explain it. Imagine there's a person who is working in a place and they have to commute every day and they have to take 2 buses, okay? And this is like a faraway place, and they are getting to that place and they are already tired, but they put all of the hard work that they can. Their energy level is really low, and what they're eating is really unhealthy, and then they're coming back home and they have to regulate the things that are happening at home. They're losing a lot of time and they are not really energetic anymore, and at the end of the month they are getting paid maybe less than minimum wage, okay? Let's assume that. If that person doesn't leave home that day, doesn't take the commute, doesn't eat the horrible food, or doesn't spend all these times at work that this person doesn't want, or maybe they are not that tired, if this person is not spending all the time for the things that this person does not want to do, and then just minding their own business at home, it will be more affordable. And what is the point of this person to leave their home to get all those problems, to suffer from like the daily routine of someone else's work, if it is not paying them enough? What is the point of it? What is the point of it? Maybe you're going to walk away from something like that. It doesn't pay much. It is not good for my health. I'm always constantly tired and upset, and I cannot eat good. I cannot sleep well, and I am losing my health. For what? For what? Exactly. So you can work really, really hard, so then you can have the resources to do more of the work for something else. Math is not mathing right now. And maybe that is why you need that kind of a change. And I see actually 2 different options for you. I'm not going to call it like 2 different offers, but you will have options, okay? When you have those options, like which one I should prioritize. It is not, if I choose this, the other one is going to never be in my life ever again. For the rest of my life, I will just say goodbye to that. No, it is not like that. It's just like the matter of priority. It's just a matter of what you're going to focus on first and then what you're going to focus on later. It can be like that too for some people, but I have a feeling that it could happen at the same time, okay? Putting your wit, putting your practicality, and putting your passion at the same time. This is talking about like a new beginning, a new good situation for you that will pay off. It will show how valuable you are. And I think that's why the next thing, the next job situation is going to be really, really valuable for you. Okay, I would like to see the keeper cards. Let's just not zoom out that much, but you know. Okay, I think it's all right. Let's see the keeper cards and what they're gonna say about the situation. What kind of work that could be. What kind of new beginning maybe. Journey, definite change. You know, you're going to walk away from something. It could be like a relocation too, you know. This town didn't work for me. Bring me the next one. Some kind of adjudication, a decision making is going to happen for you, and you will be the one who is deciding. You know, again, you will be the one who is deciding, and which one that you're going to put as like your priority, it will be an important subject. Courtship, okay. Don't freak out. It's not like a romance in work situation. It's not like that. But you will have like an open mind to even like flirting with different ideas. You know, that's what they say. You will have like, okay, let's see the other one. Let's see this one. Let's see that one. Like you will have this open mind to see the possibilities in your life. I think this is the time for you to reassess and see what is working and what is not working. I would like to look at one more card, and I am going to give another kind of a message. Unexpected income. Okay, this is good. And at the end of the deck, there's the sudden. So basically, you're going to get money. Do not worry about the money. Money will be there, okay? This could be like, maybe you are a freelancer, okay? I would like to talk for the freelancer bunch. Like you have a lot of work, maybe a lot of things to do in your plate, a lot of things, and you are thinking that one of them is going to pay off. Or maybe you are thinking, if I work really hard on that, they all are going to work out. Okay, maybe you have that kind of feeling. But then you realize that some of them are taking the most of the effort, they are taking the most of the time, but they pay ridiculous amounts of money. And when you see that, you're going to be like, okay, I have to readjust. Which one is making more money now? I'm going to focus on that now. Which one is more profitable? I will make it my priority. Which one is taking all the time, consuming my all energy, and it is not giving me anything in return? Then I am going to put it to the last slot that I have. I am not going to push it. I am not going to focus on that thing for now. I will focus on the things that are paying now. You might have something like that for yourself, okay? So what I can say is some kind of matter of priority. What is going to change is going to be about like your mindset and what you can do about the things that you're already having in your hands. And also there are going to be some things that are going to be given to you, or you're going to receive it. It's going to be like a fast thing, or you're going to have an idea like, okay, let's do this for us. Let's do this for, you know, our situation. You will have something like that, and I think it will be really, really effective. Okay. That was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 2. How are you? I hope everything is fine. Let's see your tarot cards and your keeper cards regarding new job offers. Is there anything new going on? Is there any maybe promotion, some kind of a new project, a long-term project, a passion project? I don't know anything. Okay. This is a really, really good start. The star. There's a hope and there's a vision. 10 of Cups. Wish is coming true and you're feeling so happy about it. That's how it made me feel. So hold on a second. Wish is coming true. This couldn't be better. Honestly, this couldn't be better. And 7 of Pentacles. So probably this is something that you have been working for a while now. Like you did the hard work about this subject. You put all the effort in this thing maybe. Like this is something that you expect. It is not something that you do not expect. This is something that you wished for. You dreamt about it. or you had like feeling for this thing, I wish it is happening for me now, and you just like put a lot of hard work and effort in it, and you are like, in any minute now, in any minute it will pay off. You know, Seven of Pentacles sometimes talks about just waiting process. You know, it could be really, it's not really that great, you know, waiting and waiting and waiting. However, you have the other three cards that happens to be really good, and it's talking about like the wishes coming true and feeling really blessed, feeling really blissful, and you're feeling so happy about the situations that is giving you a lot of hope and, you know, vision for the future. And I think what you're going to have is you will see the results of what you have done before. You will see the actual, tangible product, even like you were working really hard on something and it will pay off. If you have something in your hands, okay, like you are working with your own hands, I think it will be really popular. People are gonna buy that thing. Maybe you have, if like, you know, online stores, and you are having like the online, you know, the live events that are selling at that moment, I think you will have it like a sold out moment, and you will feel so happy about it. It could be like a pre-order thing. It could be something like that, you know, something. If you are working with your hands and if you're putting like a tangible product, it could be something like that. Something is being sold out. Something is being really popular. Maybe it will catch somebody's eye on TikTok. Maybe it's going to catch the eyes of people, you know, somewhere else. Like, it has a power of like the being seen, being visible. And I think what you're gonna have like that. If you are like a content creator, what I can say that it is like a long-term project that is coming to a conclusion, and you're going to have maybe a lot of views, a lot of engagement rate, a lot of, you know, the ads. Maybe you are going to have sponsorships, more than one, and you're going to feel, okay, this is good. Like, at least for a year it will keep me safe and keep me good, and the wolves at the bay, it's gonna be really good. And what you are going to have is going to be so beneficial for you. You're going to plan what can happen next, okay? And if you have like big wishes regarding what can happen next, I think you will find a solid ground to work on those kind of wishes. So it's not just going to pay for today, it will pay for the tomorrow's vision and tomorrow's dreams. And this is why you are going to feel really, really blessed. It is not just about today's pleasant moment, it is about tomorrow and what you can do about it. And when you have that kind of a feeling like, okay, I think it is like growth time, it is growing, finally it is paying off, you will feel really good about it. Now, you might feel really upset about the situations. Now maybe you're feeling like really down, things are not paying off, whatever you're doing is not good enough. Maybe you have that kind of a negative feeling, but all these cards are talking about hopes and wishes and dreams and everything that is coming true and manifestation and growing big. So I think this number 2, I can say, I wish I had like a little bell I can play, like, can I be your friend kind of a reading, you know, can I be your friend? Because you seem so lucky and you seem so happy in the near future, and I would like to be your friend to see this energy. This is so cool. This is so cool. With that being said, I would like to add the people who are not maybe having something tangible in their hands, or maybe they are not like looking into like the online presence, something like that, okay? What you are going to have is swift growth at the place maybe you are in right now, or things in the circumstances are going to change. If you are working with some people that are not really that great, okay, I think you will see that those people are leaving your life, those people are leaving maybe the company, and you are going to have this potential for growth. I see some kind of a promotion for you. My dude is about promotion. I mean, I love my dude, but you know. So I think what you're going to have is like a big and really good thing. If you are unemployed, this could be about a new job related to your hard work that you put before, something that you already know, or something that you're already learning and growing, something that you wished for. Like maybe a company that you wanted to work in, this is that work in that company. It is not like something so random, it just shows up all of a sudden and it's just like maybe you should accept it because you have to pay the bills. It is not like that. What you're going to have is going to make you feel satisfied to the core. It is going to make you feel happy because you're waking up that day. It's not just like, oh God, work, I have to go to work. It's not like that, okay? What you're going to have is like excitement. What you're going to have is like big wishes and dreams, and you're going to feel so good about this place. You're going to feel, okay, this is my work, and you're going to talk about it to people. You're going to share that with your friends. Maybe you're going to be so open about like where you're working. Some people are just like, I work at this, career, whatever, but they don't give any names or something like that. You will be so open about like where you're working, what you're working on specifically. Of course, if it is like a person that you actually trust, but you're going to be so open about this idea, and you will feel so happy when you're talking about this work. You're going to feel so happy, and everybody is going to see that how happy you are. This is like a beautiful kind of a match for you and for the company. Let's see the Keeper cards now. What kind of a thing that you can have as a job, as a work? A wealthy man. You can have a lot of money after this, honestly. This wealthy man is you. But let's say that there's an impact of another person. This person is just coming up with all the resources that you can use for the work. It could be like if you are, again, I have to give that example, but if you are like a content creator, this could be like a good kind of an agency that are going to give you some kind of money, or they're going to share some kind of resources so you can have more of the content, or you can have a better conditions to do those kind of things. People are going to pay you. People are going to give you a lot of money. It could be sponsorships. It could be additional things. Okay, you are doing it, but do it for us too, kind of a thing. It could be like the literal ads. Mature woman, like it has the feeling of like you can see the future in it, but it is also like making you feel I can learn and grow in this thing. I can keep it as like my work. If this is like a company that you would like to get in, I think this is a company that you will retire from. It is not something that for short term, it is like a lifetime work for you, And you will get a lot of things from this work. At least this career, you will get a lot of things. And you will see, and when you look back retrospectively when you're older, you will see that that was a fulfilling career. That was a beautiful career. And not many people can have it, honestly. Yeah. This is like an agreement. I'm going to read it as like an agreement. Marriage, it can be really like agreements, contracts, signing up papers, legal things. Match made in heaven. This company and you, this is like a good kind of thing, good kind of a, partnership, good kind of a maybe like a sponsorship deal for like a really long time, or like being the ambassador of something. I don't know what they're calling, but those kind of things. What you're going to have, it will definitely gonna pay off. And when it pays off, you will feel so happy. You will feel so happy. And also, I have to talk about it. There's a marriage card and there's a marriage card. So it could be like a family part of this reading can also happen. Okay? And it could be like a family work as well. If you are interested with those kind of things, like a family owned business, it could happen. Or maybe you will get involved with somebody, okay, who has that kind of a family business. It could be like an old money person that you might actually get involved with, and maybe you will get married with this person, and then all of a sudden there's like a family legacy, that there's something that you can do and you're going to own it like it is yours, because it is family, it is yours. And it could be like that too for some people. Actually, why the hell not? If you are dreaming about something like that, maybe you have like a girlfriend or like a boyfriend that their parents are having this vineyard in somewhere, and then when you're getting married with this person, then you realize that a lot of work can be done at that vineyard, and then all of a sudden you are in the wine business and you're loving it, maybe, you know, something like that. For some people, you see, like, this card is showing itself quite a lot when I was carving it, like some kind of a partnership that will pay off a lot. Okay, a lot of partnership pays off in this thing, and it could be again with marriage. Just because you're married to that family, you can be involved in that kind of a thing. Yeah, why not? But it could be also like a partnership that you will sign some papers and it is going to pay you a lot of things. Or it could give you a lot of resources that you can actually create a better environment for your hard work and effort. And nothing is going for in vain. Okay, nothing is going in vain. Everything will pay off really, really good. It is like a wish is coming true. This is a wish is coming true. Again, I have to call you my friend. That was it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 3. How are you? I hope everything is good. Let's see if there's any kind of a job offer, any kind of a change, any kind of a work, any kind of a sponsorship or anything like that. Let's see for you what you can expect. And what we can see. Okay, the High Priestess, something behind the scenes is cooking up. Okay, I have to say that maybe you were promised something before, okay, and then it didn't happen in the way, or maybe you just like, you had to wait for it. You have to wait for the right kind of a time. You have to wait for, like, somebody maybe promised you some kind of a job, and then you did all the arrangements for that, but that job didn't happen, or maybe that job was not the thing that you were asking for, or maybe they bailed out. Maybe they were like, oh, I didn't tell you when to start. I didn't tell you come and start tomorrow. Why did you leave your work before? I didn't do anything. You cannot pin that down to me. You cannot blame me for that thing. Maybe somebody put you in a really hard kind of a position, okay? And then they just like maybe walked away and you felt like, oh my God, what am I gonna do about this situation? However, I think you will get good kind of a recognition from this situation. You know, you were being wronged, but you are not being the victimized. You are not the victim anymore. And what you're going to have is like, okay, I will not work with the people who are falsely promising me things and keeping secrets away from me to use me and abuse me. You are going to walk away from that kind of a mindset. You know what it reminds me of? Okay, really shitty example, but I'm going to give it anyway. You know, the Michaela, I don't remember her last name. You know, the woman who is just talking like a duck. Okay. And she is promising this guy who is having this, I think the self-tanner business, and he's the one, the small business, and he's working really hard on it. And when he get the attention of like Michaela, he was so, above the moon, and he was just like, okay, I will get prepared for it. I will put some investment in it because she's promising, I am going to share your business tomorrow. I'm going to share your business tomorrow, and your sales are going to explode. Are you ready for that kind of a thing? Okay. And then he is, I think, getting some kind of a loan, and then Michaela never shares anything about him. And he is devastated, and he is having all those products that he bought with the loan, and he has to pay for it, and there's no ads that are going on, no promised sponsorships, and she is just like not taking any responsibility for it and everything, and he is talking about it online. And the moment that he is talking about it online, I think he sold whatever he got. I don't know, I'm not so sure, but it was a devastating moment for him. Like, he was in anxiety and he was being wronged. And when he talked about it, all of a sudden Michaela was like, oh my God, that was a really good guy. I don't know why he did that. I mean, we could solve it. It's not my fault that he got this and that. All of a sudden, nobody likes her and everybody likes him. I don't know why I gave this example, but something went wrong because somebody promised you, but they didn't keep their promises. And you felt really bad about it. It could be like that, okay? It could be like a scenario like that. it will pay off in a really, really good way that you are going to celebrate. I think what you're going to have is like some kind of a support in you, like how to say it, support in you, it is not the word that I'm looking for. Hold on a second. In circle, in your circle of people, maybe your family members can help you about this situation. Some kind of a help. People are going to support you. So if you're feeling really down, I think you will find your people. It doesn't have to be like a real actual family. Sometimes they don't do shit, but you will find a really good kind of a support system around you. And when you have it, you will see how far you can go. Okay, how far you can go. And also, I have to say that people who wronged you before related to this job, related to this situation, they will get burnt so bad they cannot function anymore. It could be for them losing the job. It could be for them closing down the company. It could be for them like a bad reputation that will follow them for the rest of their life. And I think it is something that they cannot afford. When you were this, they will become this now. And you are going to walk away and you will have different things in your life, but they will not. They will not. It sounds like they are being cursed. Actually, I feel like it, they're being cursed. They are not really good kind of people. Maybe they wronged you. Maybe they wronged a lot of people. And now it is for their time to get burned. Some kind of state-related investigation for their business. Are they paying their taxes or not? Are they, being honest about the work situation or not? And they are not. And they are failing. And they are failing really, really big. When you're walking away with success and glory, the only thing that they're having is down and down. Okay? I think what you're going to have next is, work-related situations will pay off and, you will have something different for you. Yes, that is for sure. But what you are going to have before is some kind of a sweet revenge. You will have a revenge moment. And they wronged you. It is time for them to get burned. And maybe that is something that you would like to see for yourself. People who wronged you before, people who promised you work before, people who stole from you, they lied to you, they kept secrets from you, people who were mobbing at the work, they were just like being really toxic. If there's any kind of a manager at the work and who was being really, really toxic and being really, manipulative, negative person, that person is going to get fired and a lot of lawsuits are going to happen for them and the company is going to suffer from, they are believing to this person, not you. Something like that is going to happen. And if you felt that before, like somebody's going to wrong you in this subject and you didn't do that thing, because you were like, oh no, this is not a good partnership, this is not a good sponsorship, this is not a good company to work with. If you had that kind of an intuition before and you just, maybe you were going to accept the work, okay, but then you had this like feeling, oh no, this is not a good place, I shouldn't be here, and then you stopped doing it, you just like walked away from that thing. I think you will see how right you were about this subject, about this decision that you took, because something didn't work out or something is not working out, they will get burnt. And you will feel good about it. You will feel, oh, thank God I didn't lost my money for this thing, or thank God I didn't lost my time for this company. Something like that can also happen as well. For the people who are into like a freelance thing, somebody is promising that they are going to pay money, but at the end of the day, when they are receiving the work, they are just like not paying the money or something like that. I think what you're going to have, like a big kind of a turnout, and you will get paid one way or another. Maybe, again, you're going to sue them, or maybe you are going to find another kind of a way to get that money back. They are going to be burnt, and you will see that and you will smile. You will be like, okay, you wronged me, it is time for you to burn. Like, I don't know why I would like to say that so much. Like, you wronged me and this is time for you to burn. I don't know. I think what you're going to have a revenge moment. If they stole your money and they didn't give the services back, if they took your time and money and your hard work and they didn't give you anything in return. Somebody was just, I can get something from this person. They were just like, I can scam this person. Maybe they were thinking, oh boy, it's bad to be them. It would be so bad to be them, actually. Let's see the keeper cards regarding the new things that can happen. Yes, revenge is really good, but does that make you money? I don't know, maybe. Maybe you will talk about it like the guy who was talking about Michaela. I don't know. Let's see. A gift. Gift from the universe. You will feel so good about it. Don't worry about it, okay? If you're feeling really down because of the things that are happening in this way, you can feel like this. Not hiring, it says. Not getting the job, not getting things. Maybe, somebody used references to get the job that you deserved. You were the one who was signing up the papers almost, and this person showed up all of a sudden, at the last minute, and they are like, my daddy? I want this job, and they are getting the job. Oh boy, something is going to happen to them. You will receive a message regarding how they fail. This is going to be like a gift to you. And you will be definitely successful at work. I think what you're going to have next is going to be even if it doesn't pay that much, okay? Let's say it that way. Even if it is not that much, but it will pay, it will give you such a satisfaction to see that you were the right one and they were the wrong one. It will create that kind of a feeling for you. But I also see like there's going to be some kind of success story for you. You will get maybe a lot of messages. Maybe you will have a lot of sales. Maybe you will have like a different type of a job, different type of a sponsorship, different type of collaboration, and all of a sudden you are really good at what you're doing and you're going to be successful at what you are putting your focus on, and they're going to be burnt. Okay, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.